The untold story of why did I run 105 kilometers barefoot. What's in it for me? Is it the fame? Do I make a lot of money? Or I make a big sponsor deals? 3 months before my run is where my intensive training started. And it consisted of 4 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, eating well, sleeping well, and thinking well. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is the things that I had to let go. I had to let go of traveling to see my family. I had to let go of seeing my friends. I had to let go of all the fun outing. This is where I push myself to a new dimension. It's like the caterpillar. When it goes into a cocoon, it let go of all this beauty of life for a while to come back out a butterfly. And I learned from nature. So everything that mattered for me and I was holding so much to, I had to let go in this phase to reach this run, to reach a new level of me, where in this phase, I'm fully focused, fully dialed in on one thing and one thing only. Life becomes so simple and my mind gains clarity. So no matter what are the results doesn't define me. It is the phase before the run is what matters for me the most. So I set hard challenges, not for the money, not for the fame, actually for none of that. All what I do is I put myself into such a phase where I learn, I grow, I understand myself, my body, my mind, and I elevate and become the best Rami I can be. What actually happened in the 105 kilometers run? I trained hard, I was ready, mentally and physically. 11 a.m. we began and I started running. The first problem I faced since the start, my heart rate was high. 150 beats per minute, which usually on this speed, my heart rate is 130 beats per minute. Though it was fine at the beginning, and after the first marathon, I'm feeling good. I fueled with the gel. This gel made my gut feel icky. It irritated my gut. Plus, high heart rate, plus stress of dealing with the logistics. So at kilometer 45, my gut completely blocked. I wasn't able to eat. And to run such a long distance, you need to fuel the body every half an hour. I went to the toilet, tried to puke, I couldn't. And here where I got hooked on a negative loop thought. I trained very well. And I'm here surrounded with my beloved one, with the sport of Expo and Guinness, yet I'm not being able to run. I felt hopeless, weak, started blaming myself, looking at the mistakes, thinking negative and feeding those thoughts in a negativity, just stuck in this negative loop thought, man. I went out to the toilet, walking to the station. I wanted to stop, I wanted to escape, I wanted to let everything go. Keep in mind, I lost around an hour and a half, which is equivalent to 15 kilometers. But in everything in life, we have two options. It's either to quit or to push. And there's this inner voice that started to come out. What do you want to do, Rami? Do you want to let go of everything? Do you want to fail? Do you want to quit? Or do you want to do your best? I started thinking of a solution. What could I do to solve this problem? First, my body was feeling so cold. I said, let me warm the body. I put on a hoodie, and then I thought, maybe if I drink hot water, it will relaxes my gut and I can fuel. And that's what happened. I tried hot water, my gut was okay. I ate something, didn't feel the best, but I made it happen. I knew that I lost a lot of time. So this was the plan for the next 6 hours. Hot water always ready. I drink hot water, eat what needs to be eaten. And I started running with every cell I had, pushing myself, feeling the worst, gut not okay, dehydration, though I'm pushing. Kilometer 78, my body fully cramped. I fell on the floor, not feeling my feet. My friend gave me 2 salt pills, had some water, had some gels, gave my body 3 minutes, and it was functioning again. Stood up, started running again. From kilometer 8 to 105, my music was loud on Ludovico Experience, on repeat, not listening to anyone on the outside, just listening to this inner voice. My support hitting me with the fuel that I need, and I'm running non-stop. I didn't lose hope.
Slow down. We transcend pain.
Until kilometer 105, my body completely shut down, and I stopped at 11 hours and 54 minutes. It's right I didn't achieve the target, but I faced one of the most challenging experiences of my life, even harder of my cancer journey. Though I approach it with the best I know and the best I can. That's what brings me peace. And the beautiful thing is I was sharing this experience with the people I love. Because life happens in the journey and the company, not the destination. What happened to me after the 105 kilometers barefoot. As soon as I reached home and I started my recovery around my friends and family, first few hours I puked. My gut was still uncomfortable. And the first 24 hours I had high inflammation, swelling in my feet and a little bit of fever. Mentally, I was still overwhelmed of the run. Few days passed and a wave of negative emotions washed my body. How did I fail? How did I let down the people that I love? I could have done it. As a reaction to all this, I started eating shit, smoking, sleeping late, didn't work out, and I was focused on the 5 kilometers I didn't run rather than the 105 that I actually covered. And my ego was trying to convince me to do it again as soon as possible. I sat down with those emotions. I wasn't rushing anything. Gave myself a little bit of time. Digest whatever happened. Actually, this run humbled me and grounded me. I'm a human, and life is about enjoying the ups and embracing the downs. And as soon as I accepted it, I started feeling good again, running again, feeling myself again. And I felt there's a weight that got lifted off my shoulder and back to my peace again. I always say it's not the title, the fame, the achievements that defines me. And I realize it's also not the failures that defines me. And I always do my best. And it's true that for today, I don't have the world record for running the longest distance in 12 hours. My record is so far 105 kilometers in 12 hours. The mission will always stay the same. Experiencing life in all its dimension while getting better every single day. And as always, let's live, baby! Woo!